my beautiful little Kiwis, it's Kiwi Simming here and welcome back to my channel for another speed build in The Sims 4. Today we are building actually a house that I built in The Sims 3, like maybe a couple of years ago by now. But yeah, this is called WRIGHT Residence. Actually I don't even think it was a couple of years ago. I think it was one of my last Sims 3 builds before I ditched The Sims 3 entirely and moved to The Sims 4 for like the better part of a year. So yeah, it is one of my like, yeah, it's a newer Sims 3 build, but it's not new at all. It's literally like, oh, I don't know, she's an old puppy. But yeah, I don't know, I kind of really wanted to just recreate another Sims 3 house because I don't know if you know this, but I've been spending a lot of time like reminiscing, how do I say that word? Reminiscing, you know, looking back on The Sims 3 and like my Sims 3 videos and stuff. I've been spending a lot of time doing that, and while doing that I've been watching a lot of my Sims 3 speed builds, which I know seems kind of weird to watch your own videos, but I don't know, I like to look back on what I used to do, I suppose. And yeah, I was doing that and I figured, hey, why don't I try and build this in, oh my goodness, I got a huge fright just now, my video just finished rendering and it just made the biggest sound, oh dear. Yeah, I don't know, I just figured why not try and make this in The Sims 4. I did start to like bring some of my Sims 3 houses into The Sims 4 probably like a year ago now. I did Dove Street and the Columbus in The Sims 4. But yeah, the rest of my builds are kind of just left in The Sims 3 because a lot of my Sims 3 builds, they were kind of like, kind of dumb to begin with. They sort of looked bad, some of them. But others, they had like, you know, the garage on the floor and the house on a foundation, which you obviously can't do in The Sims 4. And I don't know, just terrain tools that we also don't have in The Sims 4. My Sims 3 builds were a lot more complicated. Well, I mean, some of them, not all of them. Yeah, some of them were more complicated, and so those ones are gonna obviously be, or would obviously be, a lot harder to bring into The Sims 4. So I just kind of left those ones. I was like, nah, let's not do those ones. So yeah, but I was watching this build and I was like, you know what, this will be easy enough to recreate in The Sims 4, so that's what we're doing today. I'm excited. It's a cute little house. Emphasis on little. It's a small beam. This is a very, very small house. You're literally only going to fit one sim, and I don't even think you're going to fit a couple in. That's how tiny this house is. So I'm really sorry if you're after a family home. I still have not done one of those in a really long time. I know I need to get onto that. I'm just so lazy. It's like, big homes are so time consuming and your girl doesn't have a lot of time, okay? She doesn't have, actually, that's not even true. That's not even true. Great news, everybody. I've dropped my Saturday shift, okay? I don't work Saturdays anymore, which is nice. I'm kind of low-key stressed about it because like I have this constant paranoia about my future and I'm like scared that like suddenly I'm going to need that extra $120 a week, but it doesn't. For now, I don't work Saturdays anymore, which means I have an entire day, an entire extra day to myself. So you might get a family home soon. Who knows? I don't know. But oh my God, it feels so good to not be working Saturdays anymore. I'm kind of stressed about it, like I just said. Like I'm just anxious that I might need that money, but I don't need that money. I know I don't need that money, but it's just like I like having money. I like money. So like, I don't know, it hurts a little bit to cut a bit of it. It's not necessarily that I like money for the sake of having money. I like money to like save towards my future because I like preparing for my future. Am I making any sense? I don't think I am. I don't like money in the sense where I'm like, I have lots of money, look at me. It's like, you know, it's a future thing, but I don't know how to describe it without sounding like a stuck-up brat. So I'm just gonna stop. But yeah, I don't know, I just, Saturdays were always the worst shift for me. They were terrible. They stressed me out like nobody's business. I was so, I was full of stress every Saturday. Okay, every Twitter meltdown you saw of mine while I was at work, it was on a Saturday, I can guarantee it. Like, if I went back and scrolled through my Twitter and found all the complaining I did about work, I could, yeah, like the meltdowns that I would have, because I had a lot of meltdowns at work, I'm telling you. I can probably like tell you they're all on a Saturday, all of them. So yeah, that's I've gotten rid of that, which is nice. I've got that like less stress on my shoulders, but man, I felt so good the day I handed in my notice. My manager knew it was coming and he kind of like, I mean, obviously he doesn't want me to drop it because I'm an efficient worker and Saturdays are really hard to replace, although he has replaced me already. Shout out, dude. Although he has replaced me with someone who kind of sucks and is nowhere near as good as me, I'm sorry. But I meant like stats wise, like, I don't know. I'm the strongest worker in my department. You can't replace me with anyone better than me. I'm not saying that to be arrogant. It's just like, it's true. I have the highest stats in my department. I can't help it. I'm a good worker. But yeah, like he knew it was coming and he came in on the Friday and I like pulled out my piece of paper and he's like, no. I'm like, yeah. Sorry, dude, it's happening. So yeah, I worked my last Saturday yesterday and that's it. Also, I'd just like to point out that yesterday was the worst Saturday I have ever worked in my entire life, and I'm pretty sure that's like, it's incredibly ironic. Like, of course my last Saturday ever would be the worst Saturday I've ever seen. Oh, it was so bad. It was so busy and just, it sucked. Anyway, when don't Saturdays suck? If you work in retail, when don't Saturdays suck? But I'm really excited because I get 3-day weekends every weekend now, which means I have more time to spend like filming and stuff and like, you know, maybe even an extra stream during the week. I'm not entirely sure about that one. Don't quote me on that because I already stream 4 times a week. But hey, I don't know, maybe we'll see. I don't know. It's just, I'm really excited to have that extra time and like, it feels a lot better to, I was just in a really good mood on Friday. As soon as I handed in that piece of paper, I literally felt this weight like lift 90% off my shoulders. Okay, 10% of it is still there because I haven't technically told my mum yet, and like I feel like my mum's gonna get mad at me. Although, okay, not necessarily true. The Twitch chat told my mum that I dropped the shift because my mum was in the chat and I was like, I just like dropped the comment. I was like, oh mum, I have something to tell you, but I don't know if she was listening at that point. And then I was like, actually, you know what, chat, you can tell her. And then I should have known this was going to happen, but the freaking chat start dropping in, she's pregnant. It's like, oh my God, I hate you. I hate all of you. I can't believe you did me like that. But no, 2 people dropped in. They were like, oh, she dropped her Saturday shift. It's like, thanks for being honest and not trying to expose me. Also, jokes on all of you, okay? If you were at the stream yesterday and you like told my mum I was pregnant, joke's on you, okay? Because that's not going to make her mad. That's going to make her so thrilled. You know this, okay? No one wants me pregnant more than my mum. I'm not even kidding. I'll have the slightest symptom and she'll be like, are you pregnant? And on top of that, she's like, she's been dropping hints for grandchildren for literally like the better part of 6 months. Like just, oh, I can't think of off the top of my head like where she's dropped it in, but like, she wants me to have a baby, so I mean, that wouldn't even like make her mad. I said like, I want the chat to tell my mum what I've done so that, you know, she doesn't get so mad. Like I don't have to tell her and she doesn't get mad at me, and then you're all dropping that I'm pregnant, but it's like, actually, she'd love that. No, hopefully she doesn't mind that I've dropped it. I feel like she'll be kind of mad at me, but I'm 22. I can make my own decisions. It's fine. It's for my health. It's for my health, okay? Put yourself first, girlfriend and boyfriend. But yeah, I'll find out in like approximately 2 hours how mad she is at me. If she even heard it. I don't even know if she heard it. She might not have. I hope she didn't. I'll just never tell her. If she didn't hear it from the chat, I will never tell her. I'll never tell her. She'll be like, oh, are you at work today on a Saturday? I'll be like, yep, I'm at work. Having the time of my life. I love Saturdays. That's fine. I don't know. Have I really spent this entire time talking about how I drop Saturdays? I'm really excited about it though. This will be my first time since I got a job that I have both weekend days off. So my weekend is now Saturday, Sunday, Monday. How beautiful is that? Literally the most beautiful weekend ever. And my days of work are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's it. I'm so pleased. So pleased. I'm content. But anyway, how's your day going? Whatever. Anyway, small talk. I'm not good at it. As you can see, we're working on the interior and have been for like quite some time now. It looks a lot different than the Sims 3 version. Like if you watched the Sims 3 version of this house and then watched this one right afterwards, the inside is quite different. The layout, 100% the same, but the color schemes and all that stuff, it's quite different. But I don't know, I feel like it's quite cool to have a bit of a different thing for each, like for the different games. I don't know, I like it. Is that okay? I I just appreciate it. But I'm a really big fan of the colours that I did end up going with. At first, I was kind of like, meh. Like when I had I think it was like a solid dark blue colour in the dining room and stuff, I kind of wasn't a big fan of that. But then I started to kind of experiment and just add some more colours here and there. And yeah, I think it looks a lot better now. Yeah, I don't know. Just bright colours work a lot better in The Sims 4 than dark colours, I've found. Or, I mean, at least they suit my well, not my play style, but they suit my decorating style a lot more. I don't know. I'm a fan. I like them. I used to never do like bright builds in The Sims 3 because I felt like it just looked so wrong. Like, I don't know, The Sims 3 isn't a very bright game. The Sims 3 is quite dark. And the shadows in The Sims 3 are quite intense. So yeah, when you do use bright colours, half the time you can't even really tell. But The Sims 4, obviously, is where I like to let it all out. But yeah, I love building in both The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. Not so much building in The Sims 3, but decorating in The Sims 3. I'm a big fan of. Yeah, I don't know. It's nice to have like 2 different platforms to do it on. Platforms? No, not platforms. 2 different games to do it on, I guess. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I'm watching old videos of mine. Today I'm watching Update, Where Have I Been? Plus Face Reveal from April 25th, 2016. I'm a drama queen in this video, so I made this real dark comment. I can't remember what it was, but it was like, oh yeah, everyone told me once I got out of school everything would be great, and then I left school and everything just kind of got worse. Oh, too real, hun. Like, it's true, but I was very dramatic in this video, I must say. But anyway, we're just about finished with this build and getting ready to jump into some screenshots. We're finishing off a bathroom, the only bathroom in this house. It's quite a nice bathroom. It's got 2 doors, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to start wrapping up my commentary. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up for me. This will be up on the gallery. My origin ID is Kiwi Swimming. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you a lot. And of course, I will see you next time. Bye!